Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, as you can see, I am injured. Last week I flew back from Marbella, as I've been there for the whole summer, and last weekend I had my first game back. Now, this was a pre-season tournament at Old Salts, and it was my first game since the sevens I played in the summer. So not an ideal start to the season, but I will tell you guys a little bit more about my injury at the end of the video, how long I'm going to be out for, what the recovery plan is, and yeah, just kind of go through my entire injury. But first, let me rewind to the weekend on the tournament, and I'll show you how it happened. I haven't done an intro, I haven't done anything. I've literally just got back from the barbers 2 minutes ago.
It's better than your polo, isn't it, mate? Is it red or is it orange? Fucking hell.
Both, isn't it?
Shock, he's got his shades on.
I know, I'm back, still in Marbs mode. First game back.
Odds on Max getting cramp.
I can already feel it.
Already?
It hasn't recovered from Thursday's training.
You haven't faked tan. Have you?
Yeah.
Yes, he has. He has.
Oh,
he has faked tan.
Only a little bit.
He's faked tan. Oh my God. Why? I don't know, I thought it looked good.
Only a little. Oh, it's too early for this.
You've not done your hands, you've just done from...
I wash my hands up there.
Meet time 10:15, so we've got 25 minutes. Put your foot down, put it in sport, let's go.
Right, so in today's matchday vlog, we are at a tournament at Old Salts Rugby Club. Now, initially there was meant to be 8 teams in this tournament. However, the day of the tournament, 4 teams had dropped out, so we only ended up having 2 games. Now, our first game was against the Vipers, and we're playing it wide. Isaac with a good carry. Then the ball comes out to Callum, who is a new signing, makes a good break with a good offload to Pekka, into George. George breaking the line, getting that out the back door to Dean. Dean there just trying to find me, but it does go loose. Great tackle from me there, and Vipers do manage to clear the lines. Okay, first scrum of the game here from the Vipers. They get it out the back door into the number 11, and this is my first contact since June, but absolutely great attempt at a tackle there from me. Welcome back to rugby. Vipers then going through a couple of phases, and now they are spreading it wide. They're 12 here spreading it, and Rob getting across, getting a good tackle to stop them there. So we are literally about 3 or 4 minutes in. They put a little dink over the top. I'm chasing this back. I tell Adam leave it. I grab the ball, step one of their players, then step inside into contact, and as you can see here, as I am trying to roll to actually present the ball, the clearing out players then all fall on top of me. I'm in such an awkward position, and this is where my shoulder just crunched. I heard the pop, I knew straight away, and I actually thought it was dislocated. So my first touch of the ball this season, and I'm injured. So I tried to roll it about and just see if it would go back in place, because I thought it was dislocated, and it didn't go back in place, and it was very painful. So then I thought it might not actually be dislocated. Here I am, walking off the pitch. Really pissed off, but what can you do? It is part of the game. So the show must go on. Rob here with a lovely break, gets the pass off to Hansen as well. Another signing for the first team this season. Hansen stepping inside, gets a lovely pass off to Dean, and Dean with the step inside, he's got the pace and a lovely diving finish for Dean to get the try. A couple of minutes later now, Walsall line out, a good catch from George. The drive is strong, and they do manage to push them back, and the ref actually gives a penalty try here. So very good start for Walsall. Walsall again on the attack. Neil with a pick and go. Another new signing here, making a very strong run. Gets the offload to Dean. The cameraman actually missed the try, but Dean did score in the corner here. And Toby, who is our new 10, with the conversion. Walsall really dominating possession here on the attack again. A great line break from George. He manages to get that offload into Hansen. Hansen then breaks through, steps inside, and he makes a very good carry to get us at literally 5 meters out. Some quick thinking from Dean and a great line from Callum to get over for another try. So into the second half now, straight from kickoff. George with a good pickup, breaking the line, literally just skipping through defenders. Great handoff here as well, making some good meters straight from the kickoff. And then after a couple of phases, Martin, another new signing, gets that pass off to Hansen. Hansen, as he got the pace, He definitely has. So Hansen gets on the outside and gets the first try in the second half. And there wasn't much action for the rest of that half, and that was the game done. So the game ended there, 43-0 to Walsall. A very good, solid performance, and another building block going into the season. Now, the second game of the tournament was against Leamington. Straight from the off, Leamington here on the attack. Some great defence here from the boys. First scrum of the game, a great drive from the boys, and the ball then does come out to George. George making a nice run. He's literally probably 10 metres out here, but George then does go down, and I think he rolled his ankle, so George sustained another injury, so that's not very good from this tournament in terms of injuries for us. Now Walsall again on the attack, Bash with a nice carry, Dean with a quick ball out to Adam, who is another new signing in the centres, making a good carry here, just literally rolling around the players. Ball comes out into Pekka, Pekka with the tips onto Callum. Callum, can he make it? Can he get it? It just about gets tackled, but he gets up and gets the try. So that is the first try for Walsall. Again, not much more action this half, and that is the first half done. So going into the second half, Walsall on the attack. Great carry here from Pekka. Ball comes out wide into Adam, gets the offload into Rob. Rob makes a really nice line, steps around their winger and gets that down in the corner for a try. Scrum now for Leamington, and they do get it out the back into their 10, who then makes a nice move to their winger and a lovely tackle here from Rob to stop them getting through. So Leamington's winger now deep in their own half, tries to take that in, get the offload. The 11 then taking that into contact, and a questionable tackle there from Adam, but the ball then does come loose, and Dean with quick reactions picks that up, breaks through two of the tackles and gets in again for another try, and of course in Dean fashion with a diving finish. And that was the game done. It ended there 19-0 to Walsall, and because there was only 4 teams in this tournament and the other team that we didn't play was Walsall's second team, Walsall did win the tournament. So massive shout out to the boys, very good performance to take into the season. So overall a pretty good performance for Walsall in the Old Salts tournament. However, not the best performance for me at all. First tackle got bounced, first touch of the ball, take it in and injure my shoulder. Not ideal at all, but I know it is part of the game and there's nothing that I can really do about it. So after the game, I went straight to A&E to get an x-ray. Now, as you can see from this picture, the x-ray does show a very big gap in between my clavicle and my scapula. So this is the AC joint. And basically what's happened is I've torn or ruptured some of the ligaments around that joint. So the clavicle has actually come away from that joint. And you could see when I first initially did it, you could see like my clavicle actually sticking up. Now this isn't really ideal, but it could definitely be a lot worse. So I've got to go back to Fracture Clinic to have an MRI to actually see what grade the tear is. If the injury is grade 3 or below, I'm basically just going to rest, recover, do my rehab and just wait it out until it has fully healed. However, if it's grade 4 or 5, that could mean that I need some kind of reconstruction surgery, which wouldn't be ideal. So right now, it's not actually feeling too good. It's very sore. I can't move it at all. Sleep is not fun. And I am expecting to be out for at least 8 weeks. Hopefully then I'm going to be able to get into some rehab, start doing some strengthening exercises again and start to build up the muscle, the joint and all the tissue around that shoulder area, so then I can come back into rugby hopefully before the end of the year. But this is not going to stop me training. I've been in the gym this week. I've still been doing some kind of unilateral stuff and I've been also doing some cardio on the bike, and I'm going to be doing everything that I can to get this shoulder back to full strength so I can be back playing as soon as possible. So I'm still going to be documenting my journey. I'm still going to be documenting Walsall's journey, and I'm going to take you along the road to recovery to get back playing as soon as possible. So if you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be uploading lots of weekly rugby content and much more. So from me and the first game of the season and my first proper injury in a while, I'll see you in the next video.